The truth is that a truck that stands still is a truck that loses money, customers, and reputation. And Elon Musk certainly won't let the Tesla semi-truck stand still. We'll soon see a bunch of Tesla semis on the roads of America, because the revolution is almost ready to begin. Elon Musk seems to have accidentally leaked the biggest update ever to Tesla's Class 8 electric truck. While all eyes are still on the Robotaxi network, a surprise discovery from the Giga Nevada factory area may have many fans excited, because it is very possible that new plans for the semi-truck have been quietly revealed, specifically a new version, because it was previously confirmed by Dan Priestley that some tweaks are taking place before the company goes into mass production on the new factory line. A drone video, taken at a testing facility a short distance from the new Giga Semi, has accidentally captured an unbelievable scene of a brand new Tesla Semi, carefully shrink-wrapped, placed on a giant pallet, ready to ship and unlike any Semi model ever announced. This Semi is also not transported in the usual way. Many similarities have shown that this is a special test version, a more comprehensive upgrade. And the biggest question now is, what is Tesla hiding with the semi-truck? In this video, we will reveal and analyze in detail the signs that Tesla has entered the mass production stage, and most importantly, what will happen to the Tesla Semi as a higher-end version. Start now. An undeniable truth is that the semi-truck is Tesla's most skeptic and delayed product. Yeah, the delay lasted nearly a decade from the launch, delivery, and mass production stages. The car was unveiled in 2017 and was originally slated to go into production in 2019. However, the automaker has delayed the program multiple times. Tesla has revealed a production version for 2022, but it will only be produced in small batches. Seeing the Semi on the road is still a rare sight in the US, with just a few dozen in the hands of a handful of customers like PepsiCo and a handful in Tesla's own internal fleet. Even the construction of a new factory dedicated to mass-producing the Tesla Semi has faced delays. So it's fair to say the Semi has become synonymous with the words slow and delayed. But now, it finally looks like things are truly getting started. The number of newly built Tesla Semis has been steadily increasing recently, indicating that Tesla is ramping up production lines ahead of the planned mass production later this year at the new factory. According to Musk, this new line is expected to produce 50,000 semi-trucks by the end of the year. Recently, longtime Tesla Semi supporter Zainiger shared some intriguing findings from a drone flight over the site. Among several seemingly freshly manufactured semis and related components, one particular Tesla Semi stood out. It was shrink-wrapped and sitting on a pallet, drawing a lot of attention. There are two main theories about this. One, as Dan Priestley suggested, it could be a newly updated version of the Tesla Semi. The second theory is that this may be a sign Tesla is preparing to ship semis internationally, possibly to Europe or China. We're not certain, but at the end of last year and the beginning of this year, 2 Semi units were reportedly delivered to Germany. Let's talk about the new version of the Tesla Semi first, because even the Tesla Semi's shrink-wrapped camouflage can't hide the unusual front end and dimensions. Apparently, not only us, but many comments on this discovery also pointed out that the shape and length of the cabin suggest there's a sleeping compartment there, something that Tesla is still trying to add to the Tesla Semi. The front end looks like it has a front bumper, because it looks less sleek than the semis we usually see, right? Previously, Dan Priestley, Tesla Semi team leader, said that the new version of the big rig will have a more refined design, making the Semi more aerodynamic, even though it is already excellent in this area. It's confirmed to include new mirrors for better visibility and an added drop glass to make it easier for drivers to interact with a port.
We have a new mirror design, better sight lines, better aerodynamics, better performance overall. On top of that, we added a drop glass. There's a lot of fixed infrastructure, whether it's gate operations or interacting with a port or telecom. These will make drivers' lives easier.
Not stopping there, the new version of Semi will also soon switch to a new battery type, replacing the current 2170 cell type. This was also shared by Dan Priestley.
And then one other thing, we have a new HV battery. Now this battery brings in our latest and greatest in terms of technology. It is cheaper to manufacture, and the best part is that it's actually less battery energy than in our current pilot production vehicles. But it maintains the same range. This is achieved through efficiency improvements that we're showing here, more than 7% at this point.
HV battery stands for high voltage battery, and as Priestley confirmed, HV battery will cost less to manufacture despite the smaller capacity battery pack. But the truck will still maintain full range thanks to the 7% increase in efficiency. This means that the new battery pack in the Tesla Semi will no longer have an 850 kilowatt-hour capacity. Tesla will go down to a smaller battery pack. This will partly make the Semi lighter and also cheaper, ultimately providing greater value to customers. Currently, the price of the Semi is between $250,000 and $300,000 depending on the configuration. Previously, we predicted that the Semi would transition from 2170 cells to the newer 4680 cells. That made sense, as the 4680 is Tesla's best battery to date, offering both power advantages and cost efficiency, ideal for a heavy-duty truck. But it looks like we were wrong. The 4680 cells may still be prioritized for the Cybertruck, and yes, just the Cybertruck for now. It's possible that the 4680 battery just isn't the right fit for the Semi at this stage. Either way, it's clear that the big rig will eventually receive a better, more optimized battery pack. As we mentioned earlier, the shape of the shrink-wrapped Semi suggests a longer cabin design. If our prediction is accurate, Tesla may actually be adding a sleeper cab to upcoming production versions of the big rig. This isn't just speculation. Dan Priestley previously mentioned this potential upgrade.
Eventually, we will do a sleeper cab where we can send drivers out for multiple days at a time as we expand the charging network.
To make it easier to understand, the new version of the semi-truck is expected to allow the addition of a sleeper cab right behind the main cabin. This area is built with a sturdy metal frame designed to form a foldable bed that's comfortable enough for two drivers. Adding a dedicated sleeping space behind the cabin, rather than integrating it into the existing cabin, is a smart design choice. It allows Tesla to make use of the rear space without cramping the already spacious driver's area. Plus, integrating a sleeper into the main cabin would require a complete interior redesign, which could lead to even more delays, something this electric truck has already endured for years. Of course, the metal frame we're seeing now is just the basic structure we typically associate with sleeper cabs. More refined improvements are surely coming down the line. And while the Semi offers an impressive 500-mile range on a full charge, the lack of a sleeper cab has been a key factor limiting its viability for long-haul trips. So the addition of a sleeper cab marks a significant step forward, giving drivers the comfort needed for multi-day journeys. There are still many small improvements to come that will make the Tesla Semi more refined than its current prototype version. But for now, let's talk about Tesla's plan to sell the Semi in Europe. Tesla has hired a new leader to head the business development division for the Tesla Semi in Europe. According to our research, Tesla recently brought on a senior executive to help expand the Semi's market presence. Just last week, Yusuf Shermo, who holds a master's degree in techno-economics, energy management, and resources from the Technical University of Berlin, and has experience in commercial electric vehicles, announced on LinkedIn that he has joined Tesla as the head of business development EMA for Tesla Semi. This strongly suggests that commercializing the Tesla Semi in Europe is no longer a matter of if, but when. It aligns with Elon Musk's statement on X: Tesla Semi will be available worldwide. As we recall, during a visit to Giga Berlin in early March last year, Musk told workers at the European factory that Giga Berlin was the ideal factory to produce the Semi. He said, "I think it makes sense to produce the Semi truck in Europe at Giga Berlin." The truth is that diesel prices in Europe are much higher than in the United States. On top of that, road tolls can cost trucking companies up to 25,000 euros per truck per year. Switching to zero-emission vehicles, like the Tesla Semi, could significantly reduce the overall costs. Bringing Tesla's electric trucks to such a lucrative market is part of Elon Musk's plan. However, when reports of the Tesla Semi being sold or operating in Europe emerged, it really created quite a heated discussion. because many pointed out that Tesla had no competitive advantage in this market, and that Tesla's image there was particularly bad. Does this mean Tesla is preparing to pour billions of dollars into building the Semi in Europe to sell to countries that currently hate Musk and Tesla? These are some major issues we've identified. One of the most frequently mentioned concerns is Tesla's limited service network. Tesla has a significantly smaller service presence in Europe, while European commercial vehicle companies already have widespread and immediate service facilities. The European electric truck market is rapidly expanding into the US, with strong competition from Volvo's FH Electric, Mercedes-Benz's e-Actros 600, and several others. Among them, Volvo has emerged as a leader, with an estimated 3,000-plus electric trucks currently operating in Europe. So not only is Tesla facing a limited service network, but the competition is also intense. Tesla also needs to build megacharger stations for the Semi, which is a major undertaking despite announcing back in 2021 that the company planned to establish a dedicated megacharging network for the Semi across both the US and Europe. Critics also point out that Tesla's commercial product lineup is too narrow, currently consisting of only one model, which complicates the ability to maintain a wide-reaching sales and support network. There are also questions about whether Tesla can service the Semi using its existing truck service infrastructure. Concerns have been raised about quality control and the lack of dedicated truck maintenance bays, which could further worsen the situation. Overall, without a proven service network, Tesla may struggle to meet the expectations of European fleet operators who rely on rapid and dependable support. Unlike in the US, Class 8 trucks designed for the European market face stricter design and dimensional constraints, meaning the tractor unit needs to be as short as possible. Because of this, if Elon Musk brings the Semi to Europe, Tesla may have to redesign it to meet operational standards. If you closely compare Class 8 truck designs between Europe and North America, the difference is pretty obvious. Most European trucks have flat front cabs, while long-nose designs are much more common in the US. The square shape of the cab makes the truck easier to park, because the driver can better estimate the distance in front of the engine. This is ideal if space is at a premium, which is often the case in historic European cities. Unlike their North American counterparts, the cab-over design forces European truck drivers to sit directly over the engine for hours. This makes the ride less comfortable and makes getting in and out of the cabin more difficult, given the added height in this design. Conversely, in North America, truck cabins have a long nose, which can easily reach 20 feet long, and are more comfortable inside, as the driver sits behind the engine. The North American designs also allow for more living space. American truckers can convert their trucks into relatively large living areas, with beds, storage space, fridges, and other amenities that would not be possible in a European design. Furthermore, having the cab directly over the engine makes maintenance more difficult. In a cab-over design, the entire front of the truck must lift to access the engine. Having the engine at the front of the truck creates a crumple zone, absorbing most of the impact of a head-on collision. This gives the driver added protection when compared to the cab-over design. Since Europe still restricts overall truck length, having a shorter power unit means you can have a longer trailer, maximizing the volume of goods you can carry. In short, North America is a huge landmass. Our trucks are free from the length restrictions their European counterparts must adhere to. Therefore, North American truck designs prioritize comfort since their operators must travel longer distances on wide and straight highways and roads. As far as we know, the maximum length limit for a Class 8 truck with a trailer in Europe is 61.5 feet, with a maximum width of 8.37 feet and a height limit of 13.12 feet. In contrast, standard U.S. trucks are allowed to be up to 71.85 feet long, 8.6 feet wide, and as tall as 14 feet. Currently, the Tesla Semi has an overall length of about 20.9 feet, a width of 8.5 feet, and a height of 13 feet. Therefore, in order to operate in Europe, the Tesla Semi may need to be redesigned, especially its width. Beyond legal limitations, the Semi's center driving position is also a major departure from European convention, where truck cabins typically place the driver on one side. This offset design optimizes cabin space, forward visibility, and maneuverability when reversing or parking near the curb. To be suitable for the European market, the central driving position would likely need to be shifted to the left, and a sleeper cab would be mandatory, as it's a standard feature for long-haul trucks in Europe. From what we've heard, Tesla has already received Semi orders from European customers. Norwegian food distributor Asko, for instance, has placed an order for 10 electric semi-trucks. While Asko has already integrated a European electric truck into its fleet, the company believes Tesla's Semi offers more advanced features. So it's only a matter of time before Tesla starts selling the Semi in Europe, likely after it clears regulations regarding size and design. However, since large-scale production is only beginning in the US later this year, it's unlikely that a European-approved version of the Tesla Semi will be available before the end of 2026. After all, the Semi still has to prioritize the US market, where many pre-order customers are still waiting for delivery of their rigs. Elon Musk has publicly committed to putting the Tesla Semi into mass production, firmly believing that this electric truck isn't just a revolutionary product, but also a critical financial lever for Tesla's future. According to Musk, the Semi can help trucking companies drastically reduce operating costs, from fuel and maintenance to superior performance efficiency. But his vision goes beyond just financial benefits. He sees an opportunity for Tesla to lead a revolution in the trucking industry, breaking free from fossil fuel dependency and moving toward a more sustainable future. The interest from major logistics corporations is clear proof of the Semi's potential. Industry giants like PepsiCo, Walmart, and Costco have already incorporated Tesla Semis into real-world pilot programs. This signals a shift not just on paper, but a real transformation in the global logistics sector, where businesses are increasingly prioritizing energy savings, emissions reduction, and economic efficiency. Musk hasn't held back from criticizing transport companies that are still hesitant about this transition. He argues that if companies truly care about long-term profitability, they simply can't afford to ignore the Tesla Semi. Its operational advantages, near-zero fuel costs, and significantly lower maintenance expenses make it a far smarter investment than most traditional diesel trucks on the market today. Most people say that if the Tesla Optimus robot can clean the house and do basic chores, it is really worth it. The fact that a robot can do many tasks from mopping, cleaning windows, vacuuming, or washing dishes is something that we humans have never thought of. It almost only exists in movies. However, this will soon happen because the Tesla bot is here. It will clean your house with an operating time of 8 hours. Elon Musk has emphasized many times that the Tesla bot is actually a machine worth much more than the money that customers spend to own it. So how useful is the Tesla bot in the real world? What allows it to become a homemaker? Optimus is a humanoid robot built to solve boring, repetitive tasks. In short, tasks that no one wants to do. However, when it comes to humanoid robots in general, not all of us have the same perspective. When we hear the word humanoid robot, most of us immediately imagine a robot that can walk, communicate, cook, clean, and even help take care of the elderly or children. That is from the perspective of the majority of people. However, amid those optimistic visions are a series of questions that are not easy to answer, because many people are still worried about humanoid robots. What if it takes away people's jobs? Will unemployment rates increase when these robots appear in large numbers? The concern about jobs is not unfounded because it is clearly something we have witnessed. So from another perspective, there is still the fear that we are moving too quickly into a future that we do not fully understand. From another perspective, people these days don't really trust what's called a humanoid robot. That's because every day, every week, or every month, we come across news like Company A or Business B has just introduced a humanoid robot with this feature or that capability, and it's supposed to change the game. But then it pretty much disappears as if it never existed. This is the common reality of humanoid robots, and that's why many people believe they're just fancy lab prototypes that will never show up in real life. Meanwhile, others not only distrust humanoid robots, but even laugh at them when they see them moving slowly and clumsily, struggling to balance, walking as if they're learning how to take their first steps. Wobbly robot videos often become the butt of jokes, with comparisons like "walk like Biden" or a drunken stumble. Yeah, we get it. But after spending a long time researching humanoid robots, especially after Tesla introduced the Optimus robot, we truly had to change our perspective. This is what we saw 2 years ago, and here's what's happening now. Optimus hasn't disappeared. Instead, it's becoming more and more impressive both inside and out. And this isn't the end. Elon Musk has confirmed there's a lot more to come that will surprise us before the end of the year. Recently, the Tesla CEO also said, so many improvements to come in the next design of Optimus. It's fair to say Musk has poured a lot of money into this robot, and Tesla is taking it very seriously. Simply put, Musk believes this will be the most intelligent and sophisticated robot in the world, and that everyone will want to own at least one.
You can imagine like your own personal robot buddy that is a great friend, but also takes care of your house. We'll clean your house, we'll mow the lawn, we'll walk the dog, we'll teach your kids, we'll babysit, and we'll also enable the production of goods and services. So it can be a teacher, babysit your kids, it can walk your dog, mow your lawn, get the groceries, just be your friend, serve drinks, whatever you can think of, it will do.
The truth is that with each demo, Tesla Bot proves more and more that it can handle a wide range of tasks that most of us expect, especially cleaning our house. So now it can pick up the trash bag, open the lid, place the bag in the bin, clean the table, tear a paper towel from a roll, stir the pot, use the vacuum to clean the floor, open the cabinet, close the curtain. Before that, it had already performed tasks like inspecting packages, serving drinks, folding clothes, cleaning the kitchen, watering plants, opening the trunk to grab items, playing games with the family, dancing, and even answering random questions. Yeah, Tesla managed to do all of that in less than 2 years. It's clear that Tesla Optimus is truly capable of cleaning your entire house. Tesla has confirmed that Optimus can take commands through voice or by analyzing the user's facial expressions and gestures to determine what action to take. This is especially impressive in many situations, particularly for Optimus owners who have difficulty communicating. They can simply use gestures to give commands, and Optimus will automatically understand.
Yeah, you'll be able to customize the personality, customize the voice, and really kind of the robot will kind of get to know you as well and know your preferences. You won't even have to say things because it'll just kind of understand you.
Imagine waking up to find Optimus moving through the rooms, controlling the vacuum to clean the carpet, using a duster to remove dirt from the dining table, and even washing the dishes in the sink from last night. It also sorted and emptied the trash properly, or rearranged the clutter on the table. Optimus's multitasking ability comes from a combination of smart AI, vision sensors, cameras, and optimized mechanical design, allowing it to adapt to any home, from a small apartment to a large mansion. At the heart of Optimus's superior cleaning ability lies its new hand, a key part that has been completely redesigned from the Gen 2 version. With no exposed actuators or wires, the new hand is fully enclosed, integrating 22 degrees of freedom to provide flexibility that closely resembles that of a human hand. Because it is covered with high-quality materials, the Tesla Bot's hands are almost completely waterproof and have more tactile sensors on them, helping the robot handle complex tasks such as washing dishes and food under the tap without worrying about short circuits or rusting the internal electrical systems. Tactile sensors on the fingertips allow the robot to adjust its grip force delicately, ensuring safety when handling fragile objects such as glass or sensitive surfaces such as mirrors. You know, Optimus has proven that it can hold an egg without breaking it. The new hand doesn't just help Optimus handle complex cleaning tasks, it also enhances its multitasking capabilities. The robot can smoothly switch between jobs, from holding a vacuum to clean carpets, using a broom and dustpan to sweep up spilled food, to opening cabinets and organizing clean dishes.
Probably not next year, but like in 2026, it's really the kind of thing where you could tell it to do kind of a wide range of tasks.
Optimus's AI system is trained through neural networks and sim-to-real technology, which allows it to learn from first-person video of humans, quickly adapting to new situations. For example, if it detects a stain on the kitchen counter, the robot can adjust itself to focus on cleaning that area instead of other areas that are already clean. A system of visual sensors and cameras helps Optimus build a 3D map of the house, accurately navigating through rooms, avoiding obstacles like pets, children, and electrical cords. Many people are likely to ask a very practical question when it comes to humanoid robots like Tesla Optimus. Does it know to wash its hands after doing dirty work? Just imagine the scene. This robot finishes cleaning a toilet and then immediately turns around to grab your food without washing its hands. Sounds a bit gross, right? Fortunately, this isn't an overlooked detail in the design of Optimus. On the contrary, Tesla has integrated an AI system smart enough to assess whether the robot's hands are clean or dirty, based on the context of the task it just performed, and direct input from sensors on its hands. To put it simply, when Optimus is performing cleaning tasks, its data analysis system evaluates whether the task and environment involve exposure to dirt or bacteria. Tesla trained the robot to do this from the very beginning, which is crucial because without understanding the task and environment, Optimus could easily be exploited for harmful purposes.
I think we have to be careful about Optimus being potentially used in ways that are bad, because that is one of the possible things to do.
A robot wouldn't be useful if it wasn't smart enough to know that its hands were dirty, so it wouldn't be too difficult for it to clean its hands before doing the next task. You can also order it to wash its hands, right? What do you think about a robot that can handle multiple tasks continuously for 8 to 10 hours? And you don't even have to worry about charging it, because it can recharge itself. Sounds crazy, right? But that's exactly what the Tesla bot offers. Tesla now uses 4680 batteries to operate Optimus instead of 2170 batteries like the older versions. By integrating the 4680 battery into the Tesla bot, the design of Optimus becomes more compact, eliminating the need for a large and bulky battery pack. This not only improves performance, but also significantly reduces the weight of the robot. For example, the second-generation Optimus has lost 22 pounds, from 160 pounds in the first generation to 138 pounds. Compared to the first-generation version with a 2.3 kilowatt-hour battery, the second-generation Optimus uses a slightly larger 4,680 battery pack, reaching 3 kilowatt-hours. Thanks to the superior energy density of the 4680 battery, it not only reduces the size of the battery pack, but also provides enough power for the Optimus to operate continuously for 8 to 10 hours. Of course, the operating time will depend on the tasks it performs. The more Optimus moves and carries, the faster the battery will drain. One of Optimus's standout abilities is learning through video, allowing the robot to absorb and replicate complex behaviors from visual motion data. This capability not only helps Optimus perform tasks on Earth, but also plays a key role in Elon Musk's broader plan to deploy the robot on Mars. Video learning is an advanced AI technique in which a robot or AI system analyzes video footage to recognize patterns in behavior, movement, and context. For Optimus, videos serve as a rich source of data, offering a continuous and visual representation of the physical world. For example, by watching a video of someone assembling a device or performing a manual task, Optimus can analyze each step from gripping tools to coordinating movements, and then accurately reproduce the same actions. Optimus doesn't need hand-holding. Just show it a video whether it's a cooking tutorial, machinery repair, or a cleaning task, and it can analyze, learn, and replicate the actions almost instantly. Unlike humans who might take weeks to master a new skill, Optimus only needs a few minutes. Take cooking a steak, for instance. Optimus watches a chef's video, practices virtually millions of times, and self-corrects errors until it achieves 99% accuracy. Then it's ready to step into a real kitchen. What's more, Optimus can also learn directly from humans. You can teach it to fold a shirt just by demonstrating once, and if it makes a mistake, a simple correction like, "No, fold this corner first," is enough. Optimus will remember and improve. A breakthrough feature of Optimus is its collaborative learning system. When one Optimus learns a new skill like a dance routine, it uploads that knowledge to the network, and every other Optimus instantly acquires it. Imagine a team of robots dancing in perfect sync, like professional performers, without ever having trained together. With 1,000 robots, each learning one task per day, the Optimus skill set would grow by 1,000 tasks daily, an almost unimaginable learning speed. Since unveiling Optimus, Elon Musk has mentioned plans to send the robot to Mars at least 3 times. The most recent mention was in March, when Musk posted on X, Starship departs for Mars at the end of next year, carrying Optimus. If those landings go well, then human landings may start as soon as 2029, although 2031 is more likely. Of course, the exact timeline is still up for debate after all. Starship's success has yet to be fully proven. But setting schedules aside, the role of Optimus in the mission to colonize Mars is hard to overstate. Optimus isn't like traditional rovers such as Curiosity or Perseverance. It doesn't rely on GPS, which doesn't exist on Mars, but instead uses a 2D camera system for navigation. On a planet filled with dust, rocks, and unpredictable terrain, the ability to adapt and analyze surroundings in real time is a major advantage. Recent tests show that Optimus can climb stairs and walk across uneven surfaces not quickly, but steadily. This opens up the possibility for a new generation of robots capable of exploring canyons, hills, and even caves, places that traditional wheeled rovers simply can't reach. But what truly sets Optimus apart isn't just its flexible body, it's the AI real brain behind it. Optimus has the ability to learn from its environment, analyze minerals, and identify vital resources like frozen water, an essential factor for any long-term settlement effort. Imagine an Optimus autonomously transporting supplies, building power stations, or deploying environmental sensors in areas no human has ever explored, all without direct input from Earth. The real question is, how will Tesla recharge Optimus on Mars? If Elon Musk can solve that challenge, Optimus's potential is undeniable. 2 years ago, the humanoid robot landscape was basically a 2-horse race between Tesla Bot and Boston Dynamics Atlas. But today, it's no longer just a duel. It has evolved into a full-scale tech arms race, with heavyweight contenders from North America to China jumping into the arena. To be fair, we're not here to claim that Tesla has the best or most advanced robot on the market right now, but we do believe Tesla Optimus holds the greatest potential to genuinely impact people's lives. Yes, you might see Optimus moving slowly right now, not yet as agile as you'd expect. That's simply because Tesla needs time to refine the hardware. Behind each visible improvement are millions of lines of code, hundreds of control algorithms, and countless hours of rigorous research. The robot isn't imperfect because it's flawed. It's because every breakthrough technology starts out clumsy before it matures. If we stop seeing robots as finished products and start viewing them as evolving processes, then every small step forward becomes meaningful. Musk calls Optimus as Tesla's biggest product because its potential goes far beyond that of a robotic assistant. He envisions a world where Optimus revolutionizes labor, from factories to kitchens, and serves as the foundation for entirely new business models. With its ability to operate 24/7, its extraordinary precision, and its capacity for continuous learning, Optimus could reduce production costs by 20 to 30%, boost productivity, and create millions of new jobs through services like hourly robot rentals. You might wonder why many believe the actual price of Tesla Optimus will be higher than the $20,000 figure Elon Musk once mentioned. The answer is fairly simple. A humanoid robot isn't just a piece of tech, it's a form of virtual labor capable of generating tens of thousands of dollars in value annually by working non-stop, without fatigue, and without vacation. Repetitive, time-consuming tasks like cleaning, organizing inventory, or assisting in manufacturing, all of that can be handed off to Optimus. When you compare it to labor costs or time savings, $20,000 is actually a bargain. While the Tesla Bot Gen 3 debuted later than originally planned, that delay turned out to be a good thing. It gave Tesla time to refine the product, add new features, enhance operational stability, and maximize performance. Let's not forget this isn't a flashy tech toy. It's a humanoid robotic system with the ability to learn, navigate, and adapt to real-world context. Tesla needs time to evolve Optimus from a promising prototype into a truly helpful partner, both in everyday life and in industrial environments. And rest assured, this is only the beginning. The first few generations may still have limitations, but in the near future, Optimus will be fully autonomous. No manual programming, no constant supervision. You'll just speak, and it will act. Elon Musk's upcoming car, the Tesla Model 2, has been repeatedly spotted throughout the year, always seen in Tesla's typical camouflaged fashion used for unreleased models. The fact that this vehicle, smaller in size than the Model Y, keeps being spotted around Fremont signals that its launch is getting close. This comes right after Tesla successfully rolled out its Robotaxi service to a small group of customers in Austin. The expected price for the Model 2 ranges from $17,500 to $25,000, depending on whether it qualifies for the federal EV tax credit. With this affordable car, Elon Musk and Tesla have faced a lot of challenges, mainly because their experience has been focused on building more expensive vehicles. Producing a car priced under $30,000 while still maintaining quality is no easy task, so a lot had to be sacrificed to make this car a reality. Its exterior is basic, the interior is minimalistic, and performance is just decent. Whether you like it or not, that's what Tesla has decided to go with. Here's what you need to know about the Model 2. There's a common opinion that Americans generally have larger body sizes compared to Asians, and that most Americans don't like compact cars. Because of that, some believe Tesla's small upcoming vehicle won't gain much popularity in the US, even if it's priced within reach for most people. What do you think about this perspective? Is it really true that the Model 2 won't succeed if it launches in the US? Drop a comment below before we dive deeper into this affordable EV. Unlike early rumors suggesting the Model 2 would be a hatchback, the latest information from leaked images and confirmation by Tesla's Vice President of Vehicle Engineering, Lars Moravy, indicates that it will actually be a compact crossover. This aligns perfectly with internal leaks from last year. Tesla's decision to position the Model 2 as a compact crossover instead of a hatchback brings several key advantages. First, compact crossovers generally offer more interior space, making them ideal for small families or individuals who need flexible cargo room. With a higher ground clearance, the Model 2 will be better suited for various types of terrain, from urban streets to rough suburban roads, providing a level of comfort and versatility that hatchbacks typically can't match. Second, the compact crossover segment is experiencing rapid global growth, especially in markets like the US, Europe, and China. By entering this space, Tesla isn't just going head-to-head with competitors like the Volkswagen ID.3 or the Toyota Corolla Cross. It's also positioning the Model 2 as a compelling choice for buyers looking for a practical, affordable EV. On another note, the crossover design allows the Model 2 to leverage design elements from the Model Y, Tesla's best-selling vehicle. This not only helps reduce development costs, but also gives the Model 2 a familiar look and feel for existing Tesla users, strengthening the brand's appeal. Compared to a hatchback, a compact crossover also feels more premium, helping the Model 2 avoid the stigma of being seen as just another cheap car. According to Tesla Vice President Lars Moravy, the Model 2 will be built on the existing production lines of the Model 3 and Model Y, rather than using the advanced unboxed process designed for the cybercab Robotaxi. While this decision was made quietly, it strategically confirms that the Model 2 won't be an entirely new vehicle, but rather a scaled-down version of the Model Y. The Model 2 will be about 20% smaller and will be simplified in many areas to hit its target price point. In our opinion, placing this affordable vehicle on the same production lines as existing models is a smart move. Sharing production lines allows Tesla to avoid the massive cost of building entirely new manufacturing infrastructure, while also leveraging the expertise and efficiency of its current factories, especially the Gigafactory Shanghai and Texas. In fact, according to Lars Moravy, the current Model Y production line in China can assemble a vehicle in just 33 seconds. One of the standout aspects of the Model 2's manufacturing process is the use of a larger Giga casting machine than the 6,000-ton press used for the Model Y. This new Giga press will be capable of casting the entire underbody of the Model 2 in a single shot, something the current machines can't do. Even more impressively, it can cast multiple underbodies at once, significantly boosting production speed. This is a huge advantage given the anticipated high demand for a low-cost vehicle like the Model 2. Faster production doesn't just help Tesla meet market demand, it also reduces the cost per unit, helping to keep prices competitive. Additionally, casting the entire underbody improves the structural rigidity of the car, reduces the number of parts that need to be assembled, and increases reliability by minimizing the risk of assembly errors. To hit the $25,000 price point, Tesla has stripped down many features on the Model 2, while still ensuring it includes all the essential functions of a modern electric car. Compared to the Model 3 and Model Y, the Model 2 will undergo significant changes to reduce costs. First, the interior is simplified. The Model 2 will still seat 5 people, but it will feature fabric seats instead of leather, and seat heating will be removed. It will lack premium touches, like ambient lighting, a panoramic glass roof, and a rear display screen. The sound system has been downgraded to 7 speakers, compared to 13 on the Model Y. The affordable car will likely come with smaller 17-inch steel wheels, single-pane glass instead of dual-pane acoustic glass, and only a basic selection of exterior paint colors. These changes help bring down production costs without sacrificing core functionality. The Model 2 will be rear-wheel drive, equipped with a single motor. It's expected to accelerate from 0 to 60 miles per hour in around 7 seconds, with a top speed limited to 112 miles per hour. While these numbers aren't as impressive as the Model 3 or Model Y, they still outperform most gas-powered cars in the same price range. Although the stripped-down design may leave some buyers feeling the interior is cheap or a bit noisy, it's a trade-off for owning a quality EV at an unprecedented price. For those who want a more premium experience, Tesla still offers the Model 3 and Model Y for roughly $7,000 more. Even as an affordable vehicle, the Model 2 still delivers impressive performance for its class. According to reports and analysis, it's expected to have a minimum range of 250 miles, powered by a 53 kilowatt-hour lithium iron phosphate battery pack, a type known for its low cost, durability, and safety. With current LFP battery prices around $55 per kilowatt-hour, the total battery cost for the Model 2 is just about $3,000, making up only a small portion of the car's total price. Its lighter weight and smaller wheels help optimize energy efficiency, giving the Model 2 an impressive range compared to other vehicles in its segment. Unlike the Model 3 and Model Y, the Model 2 is unlikely to have a long-range version. Offering such a variant would push the price higher and compromise the Model 2's affordable positioning. Instead, Tesla is steering customers who need longer range, say around 330 miles, toward the Model 3 or Model Y. This decision makes sense, as the primary target market for the Model 2 is people looking for a low-cost EV for everyday use, like commuting or running errands. The Model 2 stands as a clear example of Tesla's commitment to accelerating the transition to sustainable energy, as outlined in Master Plan 3. With its $25,000 price tag, the Model 2 competes not only with affordable EVs like the Nissan Leaf and Chevrolet Bolt, but also directly challenges gas-powered vehicles in the same price range. Demand for low-cost EVs is rising rapidly, especially in emerging markets such as Southeast Asia and India. Thanks to gigacasting and existing production lines, Tesla is well positioned to meet this demand efficiently. However, Tesla will still face challenges in convincing customers to embrace the minimalist nature of the Model 2. Its basic interior and moderate performance may not appeal to those expecting the premium experience found in Tesla's higher-end models. The Tesla Model 2 is designed to be an affordable car, which raises the question, is full self-driving really necessary for this model? With a target price around $25,000, including full self-driving as standard would significantly increase costs, so it's likely to be offered as a paid option instead. According to recent reports, all Tesla vehicles produced since 2019 are equipped with the necessary hardware for full self-driving, such as cameras, sensors, processing chips, and the Model 2 will be no exception. However, activating full self-driving may require an additional payment of around $8,000 or a monthly subscription. There are clear pros and cons to adding full self-driving to a budget-friendly vehicle. On the plus side, it allows the Model 2 to be upgradable in the future, especially if Tesla achieves higher levels of autonomy. This could make the car more appealing to forward-thinking buyers who want access to advanced technology. If Tesla rolls out its planned Robotaxi network, the Model 2 equipped with full self-driving could be used as a Robotaxi to generate passive income when not in use, a major competitive advantage over other low-cost electric vehicles. Of course, the biggest hurdle is still cost. So what do you think? Is full self-driving truly necessary for the Model 2? That said, with Tesla's strong brand and its integrated technology ecosystem, including the option to add full self-driving, the Model 2 still has strong potential to become Tesla's best-selling EV. The $7,500 federal tax credit also plays a key role in the Model 2's pricing strategy, helping Tesla market the vehicle as a highly economical option. With the credit applied, the effective price could drop to just $17,500. This incentive is particularly meaningful for the Model 2, making it even more attractive than similarly priced gas-powered vehicles like the Toyota Corolla Cross. Tesla often frames the tax credit as a direct discount in its marketing, and many American consumers already view it as a built-in part of the vehicle's cost. However, the future of this tax credit is uncertain. As of June 2025, projections suggest that electric vehicle tax incentives may be reduced or eliminated entirely in 2026 due to political shifts or changes in the federal budget. If that happens, Tesla may be forced to lower the Model 2's sticker price by $7,500 to $8,000 just to stay competitive. An extremely difficult task, given that the car has already been stripped down to meet the $25,000 goal. In the past, Tesla could price the Model 2 higher and rely on the federal tax credit to bring the effective price down to the target level. But if the tax credit disappears, offering a direct price cut would place significant pressure on Tesla's profit margins. This would force the company to either reduce production costs even further or raise the sticker price, undermining the Model 2's positioning as an affordable vehicle. That's what makes pricing the Model 2 such a complex challenge, especially as Tesla tries to strike the right balance between profitability and market competitiveness. As for the launch timeline, Tesla has been racing to unveil the Model 2 as early as this month, according to statements made during recent earnings calls. However, the company's recent push to accelerate the rollout of its Robotaxi network appears to have delayed the launch of this low-cost vehicle. As a result, Tesla may push the release of the Model 2 to a later date, likely sometime in early Q4 2025, in our view. Production will begin at Tesla's Gigafactories in Shanghai and Texas, with pre-orders expected to open early next year. A major launch event will likely be held to generate global buzz, as Tesla typically does when introducing new models. Reflecting on the journey of Tesla's long-awaited affordable electric vehicle, the Model 2 evokes a sense of anticipation tinged with nostalgia. In 2020, Elon Musk first teased this game-changing car, boldly predicting it would ignite Tesla's sales by making electric vehicles accessible to nearly everyone. The plan was to leverage Tesla's existing factories and manufacturing expertise to bring this vision to life. Yet, 5 years later, the Model 2 remains absent from showrooms. What caused this prolonged delay, and why has it taken so long for Tesla to deliver on this promise? The primary reason for the Model 2's delayed debut lies in Tesla's strategic pivot toward other ambitious projects, most notably its focus on autonomous driving technology and the Robotaxi initiative. Developing a fully autonomous vehicle, like the Cybercab unveiled in 2024, without a steering wheel or human driver, involves navigating a labyrinth of challenges, refining full self-driving software, securing regulatory approvals, and meeting stringent safety standards. These endeavors have consumed significant resources and attention, relegating the Model 2 to the sidelines. Musk himself has emphasized that launching a non-autonomous vehicle feels misaligned with Tesla's core mission of advancing autonomy. This philosophy led him to prioritize groundbreaking innovations like Robotaxi over a conventional budget-friendly car, even though the latter could have generated revenue sooner. Compounding the delay is the fierce competition from Chinese electric vehicle manufacturers, particularly BYD, which has flooded the market with affordable EVs like the Dolphin, priced as low as $13.865 in China. This rapid rise of cost-competitive rivals has intensified pressure on Tesla to deliver a Model 2 that not only matches but surpasses competitors in value and quality. Crafting an affordable EV with healthy profit margins is no small feat, especially for Tesla, which has historically focused on premium models like the Model S and Model Y. To compete, the Model 2 must either undercut rivals' prices or offer superior features, an engineering and economic challenge that has required meticulous planning and innovation, particularly in production efficiency through technologies like the advanced Giga casting machines. Despite these setbacks, the Model 2's delay is not a sign of abandonment, but rather a testament to Tesla's commitment to getting it right. The company has been refining its approach to ensure the Model 2 achieves its ambitious $25,000 price target, while maintaining Tesla's hallmark quality and technological edge. If Tesla can launch the Model 2 by the end of 2025, as projected with a potential debut in Q4, it could prove transformative, especially after a challenging Q1 2025 marked by softened demand and increased competition. The Model 2's significance is amplified by the potential to qualify for the federal EV tax credit of up to $7,500, which could effectively lower its price to as little as $17,500, making it an irresistible option for budget-conscious buyers. From our perspective, the potential market for the Tesla Model 2 spans multiple regions. In China, the world's largest EV market, the Model 2 will be produced at Gigafactory Shanghai to take advantage of lower production costs and compete directly with the BYD Dolphin. In Europe, strong EV incentives and strict emissions regulations create an ideal environment for the Model 2, especially in dense urban areas like Paris and Berlin, where its compact crossover design is well suited to narrow streets. In North America, particularly the US, Tesla will target younger buyers and small families, making it a key market. Emerging markets such as India and Thailand also show strong potential, though Tesla will need to invest in charging infrastructure and brand awareness through marketing to succeed there. Tesla's direct-to-consumer sales model and mobile app will help lower distribution costs and enhance the customer experience. Above all, the Tesla Model 2 is a strategic move to make electric vehicles more accessible to the masses. However, its success will depend on how well Tesla balances several key factors such as full self-driving, access to the supercharger network, pricing strategy, and government tax incentives. Full self-driving offers long-term value but may not be essential for budget-conscious buyers. The supercharger network ensures practicality for daily use. Markets like China, Europe, and the US promise high sales volumes. While competitors pose a challenge, Tesla's brand strength remains a major advantage. The $7,500 federal tax credit is a crucial piece of the pricing puzzle, but its uncertain future means Tesla must have contingency plans in place to keep the Model 2 competitively priced. With a launch expected no later than Q4 2025, the Model 2 is poised to reshape the affordable EV segment. A successful launch could cement the Model 2 as Tesla's savior, revitalizing sales and reinforcing its leadership in the EV revolution. When it finally arrives, the Model 2 promises to be more than just a car. It could redefine affordability in the electric age.